Hello to our viewers. My name is Harold Q. Gardon. I'm the Writerpreneur Community Manager and also known as the Millennial Wealth Planner. Welcome to another episode of the Writerpreneur Show, where we invite resource persons who can help freelancers and entrepreneurs like you who want to build and grow their business. So our guest for tonight is Miss Venus Emma Marigmen, who will share tips on how to build your business while keeping a full-time job. Venus is a wife and a mom of two. She's an HR manager by profession with over 10 years of experience focused on recruiting, employee onboarding, employee relations, and payroll. So outside of her day job, she also vlogs, writes blogs for her natural childbirth website, and creates online courses. No? So if you are a full-time, no? If you are a full-time employee and you have a lot of passion and you have a lot of skills and you want to skill this up, this episode is for you. No, sa ating mga gustong mag-hustle, no, feel free to share this live video as well, so we can help a lot of people, no, and share on how you can excel in your current day job and at the same time build your business. So without further ado, kindly send some hearts, no? Our guest for tonight, Miss Venus Marigmen. So hi, Venus.
Hi, Harold. Thank you for the introduction.
Ayan, thank you, Venus, no, for accepting our invitation. And I'm excited, no? I'm excited to learn with you tonight. And of course, na para ma-share natin din sa ating mga viewers, no, yung experience, no, o yung story ni Venus. So, for those who are watching, no, don't forget to comment hashtag Team Live or hashtag Team Replay so we can greet you. And you may also type your answers so that Venus can answer them later, no? So, ayan po, just feel free to message. So, ayan, Venus, before we go to the topic, no, on uh, how to build your business at the same time, maintain, no, and keep your full-time job. Maybe you can share your story. Sino ba si Venus?
Yeah, so again, thanks for having me. Just a brief overview about myself. So, my name is Venus, like Harold mentioned. I have two kids. So, I do have a day job. I'm an HR manager. I run this HR department for an IT company in Las Vegas, Nevada. But I do a lot of things outside of that. If I'm not doing my day job, I'm out there making vlogs. It's a recent thing that I discovered. Na parang everyone's vlogging, so why not try it? So I'm enjoying doing that. Aside from that, I also create contents for my natural childbirthing website. So it's a side passion of mine. And then I've also started creating contents, or sorry, courses rather. I started creating courses, HR related online courses. So that's what I do. um I juggle all of those. Yeah.
Ayan. So, multi-talented, no, si Venus. So, sa ating mga viewers, no, just in case parang sabi mo, ang dami kong gustong gawin, kulang yung oras or parang kaya ko ba to? So, nandiyan si Venus, no, later to share her tips and her experience as well. And feel free again to share this live video so we can help other writerpreneurs, no, other freelancers who want to excel with their side hustles and at the same time sabi nila, okay, I still want to have or keep my full-time job. So siguro, Venus, kanina, nung nasa backstage, kinuwento mo sa akin, no? Ang ganda kasi ng story ni Venus talaga. So sabi niya kanina, HR manager siya, and this company is based in Las Vegas, USA. Tapos, nagvo-vlog siya, content course creator siya. Siguro, yung story, Venus, can you share your story? How were you able to land this international client and now nga 'di ba nasa Las Vegas na. Pero backtrack pa tayo ng konti. Siguro kung okay lang sa'yo daanan natin yung college 'no. Para pagka-graduate mo sa
Sige.
college, nasabi mo 'di ba parang yung HR hindi ko naman talaga gusto ko. Hindi ko talaga 'to gusto 'no. Pero guys 'no, for your information, Venus is the head of HR in that sense dito sa Philippine setting 'no. So paano 'to nangyari? So ayan, I'll give the floor to you again.
Thank you. So baka masyadong bad pakinggan na hindi ko 'to gusto, pero that's really how it started. Hindi ko plinan yung life ko to be HR someday. I just know I wanted to study psychology in college. So I graduated BA Psychology, and then after that, parang yung trend kasi with my batchmates, either you go to law or you go to med school. And I didn't want either. So parang yung third option is to be an HR professional. So that's where I ended up. Yung training ground ko is I started HR here in the Philippines in the BPO environment. So parang volume recruiting. And then after that, I went to two other companies pa. Parang smaller or local companies here in the Philippines. But because nga siguro dahil hindi ko siya passion, so I ended up quitting HR. And I know Harold is like an insurance or a financial like wealth planner. So ginawa ko rin yun before when I quit HR, I thought I wanted to explore other parang career options out there. So I tried becoming like a licensed insurance advisor, which I did for like 3 years. Pero here comes HR knocking again. Siguro, I don't know why, pero for some reason, when I got exposed to like the freelancing environment naman, like I heard from people, oh, you should try freelancing, ganyan ganyan. You will be exposed to like clients from different places, not just in the Philippines, like outside US, Europe, Australia, yung mga ganyan. So I tried Upwork. So for some of you who are familiar with the freelancing platform, that's where I got my first client. And then I started doing, I think yung pinaka-basic is like VA. Yung VA yung parang it covered, it encompasses a lot of things. So I started as a VA, and yung mga ginagawa ko nun, sobrang na-enjoy ko because hindi sila, parang there's no one thing that I do each day. Iba-iba siya. Depende talaga sa trip nung client mo. Like you could be scheduling calendar one day, and then the other day you're writing like a research paper na, or the next day you're like meeting with their whoever na lang. Parang alam mo yun, iba-iba. So gusto ko yung ganong exposure. So I did that for a couple of years until I felt like, parang gusto ka naman ng stability, if you will. So I had this client, ito nga, located in Las Vegas. And they hired me as a recruiter, and that's my background. Back then I was writing, I was a writer, I was a VA, and I was a recruiter. So those are like my three major job description with three different clients. But I ended up choosing HR because it offered me like yung parang stable, and nakita ko kasi yung business, and you know the CEO of the company is a really great person. So I decided, parang mas gusto kong tulungan siya with his business. So back then, this company was like 45 employees, all US. No, I think they had like 5 Filipino employees. So I helped them like hire more people. So right now, this company has over 120 employees, 70 of which are Filipinos. So parang we were able to reach our goal na, kasi initially yung goal is like 50-50 domestic, like US based, and 50 like offshore employees. Now, mas marami na yung freelancers here in the Philippines that we were able to hire. So, ganun ako napunta dito. So from being a recruiter of that company, I'm now like running the entire HR department along with the rest of the leaders who are also like department heads. So, na-cover ko
Ayan.
ba yung
Yes, grabe. Inspiring yung story, no? And ang ganda ng story. And thank you for sharing that, Venus, no? Again, gusto ko lang parang i-backtrack ko lang, no? Yung sinabi ni Venus na sabi niya, before, uh, gumraduate siya ng BA Psychology. Tapos, sabi, no, it's either maglo-law ka, mag-medicine ka, or mag-HR. Sabi niya, ayoko mag-law, ayoko mag-medicine, I'll go with HR. And dito, no, from HR, nag-financial advisor siya, and then bumalik siya, no, sa Upwork. Pumunta siya ng Upwork, no, to do freelance, and then after Upwork, doon niya nakuha tong client na to. So siguro yung insight ko, no, there might be a lot of things that we don't know bakit nga ba to nangyayari, or parang minsan naguguluhan ka na parang di sige, gusto ko siyang i-try, pero parang lahat, no, parang sabi ni Steve Jobs, parang you can only connect the dots looking backward. And siguro yung experiences ni Venus in terms of the HR, in terms of psychology, and siguro being a financial advisor, no, in selling your services as well and getting that siguro confidence, no, to establish that organization or department here. That's why nagawa niya, no, yung etong na-close niya yung business. So, ayan, siguro Venus, thank you for that introduction. For our guests, no, feel free to ask questions if you have any. Maybe we can go now to the main topic of the night, no? And how to build your business while keeping a full-time job. So, bigay ko yung floor muna sa'yo, Venus, no? Yung tips mo. And then later, to our viewers, feel free to comment if you have any questions. And then we'll ask Venus about your questions. So, go, Venus.
Okay, so Harold asked me to prepare like 3 tips on how I was able to manage all my activities and, multitask or juggle everything. Yung first tip ko would be patience and acceptance. It is more of like a note to myself because I struggle a lot with like multitasking and I'm very impatient. So I always have to remind myself that I can only do so much in a day. And I guess that's also my tips for people like me who 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 do a lot of things at the same time. As much as we want to be able to do things fast, baka nasa iba-ibang season tayo in our life. Just to share, I'm in a season in my life where it's endless talking by my 5-year-old son and breastfeeding by my 1-year-old daughter. So you can only imagine with a full-time job and like side hustles and 2 young kids, these small humans would really slow me down, but they also teach me and remind me daily of my why, of what's important. So in my case, they are my why. They are the most important things for me. And so the other important things will have to wait. And so the key there is really to be patient because we can't do everything. Um, yeah, we just can't, there's just not enough time to do everything. So we need to accept that. That's the reality for everyone. And then my second tip would be make sure to get intentional rest. So the keyword is intentional. It's really difficult for me to do this. So again, this is like a note to self for me. So what I do, I deliberately wake up 2 hours early, even on weekends, kahit walang pasok. I wake up ahead of everyone in this household, just to get some quiet for some time for me to meditate or read. Kasi as a mom of young kids, halos wala kang time to do that. So for some people, they would call it self-care or me time, whatever it's called. I believe that we all need to rest our mind and our soul. That rest should be treated with respect. That personal time should be treated with respect because it's essential. You just have to step back and regroup, and that's the way to be able to give our 100% for the moments naman that we choose to work, kung ano man yung work natin. It helps to replenish our creative juices. If you're creating contents like me, it helps, like it gives me more creativity, and it gives me more productivity when I'm working, and of course efficiency then. So yun, don't forget to take some time to rest. And then number 3 tip for me would be leveraging tools and technology. Efficiency is very important for me. Dahil nga, I juggle many things, di ba? So I do a lot of things at the same time. I can't afford to be wasting time over things that, kanyari, if something's not working, parang those things frustrate me. And also, it's a good thing that we're in this age where there's almost an app for everything. Kung anong kailangan mo, may app for that. So it seems like there's no more excuse to be inefficient. In my case, I use a lot of cloud-based apps, so I can work on my phone and on my computer anywhere when I decide to work. Kasi we don't want to forget, the resting part. So I take my Sabbath seriously. Pag ganun, wala. Parang I step away from technology. But when I'm in work mode, I want to be able to do it. Like I want to be able to have access to my work stuff. And for me, what works best is having everything on my phone. Like since I write, tapos kunyari may idea na pumasok, tapos kung wala akong pen and paper or wherever to jot it down, makakalimutan ko na siya kaagad. So parang my phone is like my second brain. I store a lot of things there. And I use a lot of apps that are cloud-based. So like, marami namang free apps like yung mga Google Docs or Sheets. So I just, take note of everything. And then when I go to my laptop, andun din sila, available din sila. And yung other favorite app ko is Canva, which is life changing for me because I don't weakness ko ang design, and Canva has a lot of great templates for when I have the idea to do something, I can easily do it on my phone. And then pagpunta ka sa laptop, andun din siya. So for me, ang cool nun. And then I have video editing apps then kasi nga 'di ba I started a vlog. So I have that editing app here on my phone, and then parang ang dali niya to transfer then to my device, to my laptop. So yun, parang for me super cool din ng ganong technology. So if parang whatever you do, if you can find something that will help you with efficiency, that will be parang a huge parang value yon para sa business, kung businessman yan or if you have a job, yun, use it. And if we have enough time, I want also to add, actually three lang yung hiningi ni Harold, but I'm giving four kasi I think this is like super important. Bonus tip, ask for help. It doesn't, it doesn't make you like weak, or, it doesn't make you less of a person if you ask for help. In my case, the only reason I'm able to do all of these, so wala kaming yaya or help in the house. My husband and I are both working full time. We have two young kids, but my mom helps us sometimes. Like, so she's always around. Like, if she's not watching our kids while we're working, kasi magkaiba kami ng schedule naman ng husband ko, but whenever we're both occupied at work, siya naman yung sumasalo. And ganun din yung husband ko. My husband is like my number one, and my mom is like a close second. So I have the best support system. My advice for everyone out there who's also trying to achieve so many things outside of the household, outside of parenting, and outside of like the marriage or kung ano man klaseng relationships that you also grow, is ask for help. You will be surprised how much people are willing to help if you just express to them the need for it. In our case, it really takes a village. It would be impossible for me to be able to pursue the things that I want kung yung husband ko is not supported, or if my mom also is not supportive. So yeah, those are my tips. Hopefully that's helpful.
Ayan, thank you Venus no for those four wonderful tips. Una ang galing no, sabi no, patience and acceptance number one. And sabi nga ni Venus kanina, parang we just need to accept no that we cannot do everything. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a book that I've read, parang Pick 3. Nakalimutan ko yung first name niya, pero Zuckerberg yung last name niya, kapatid siya ni Mark no. Tapos parang sabi niya, in life daw every day we can choose parang work, family, life, uh, friends, etc. No? So dun sa five options daw na yon, usually we can only choose three. And parang sometimes we try to choose all five aspects of our lives, pero nakaka-burn out daw yon. So parang sabi niya, chill ang solution lang. There might be days na pipiliin mo talaga work lang, pero on the second day, babawiin mo sa family or babawiin mo sa sarili mo. And ang ganda rin nung sinabi ni Venus kanina, no? Yung intentional rest. Actually, parang counterintuitive to sa akin, Venus, kasi you wake up 2 hours earlier, no? And usually, for us na ang daming ginagawa, usually, di ba, pag weekend, sabi mo, hindi, gusto ko matulog ng matagal, gusto ko na walang gagawin. Pero, puyat ka ba nito? Or iba yung effect nito? Yun yung tanong ko. Are you, ilang oras ba talaga tulog mo usually? Parang
So
ganun.
before, I'm the type of person who counts my sleep hours. As
Mhm.
in, before
Mhm.
kids, I make it a point na not less than 8 hours yung sleep ko. Syempre with kids, impossible na yun. So what I do
Mhm.
right now, walang Friday night. Alam mo yun, parang
Oh.
I treat it like a normal working day next day because I want to be able to spend time with myself. Parang
Mhm.
that's a decision I made. But hindi ko naman sinasabi na ganun lagi. Like, if my
Mhm.
husband requests na, oh, let's watch naman a K-drama for like three
Mhm.
episodes Friday night, mag-yes naman ako kasi hindi naman
Mhm.
yun lagi. Pero
Mhm.
yun, that's what I do. Parang you really, it's a decision. Hindi naman, parang if I had it my way, I would sleep late at night and
Mhm.
then sleep in then the next day. Pero nga,
Mhm.
it's not gonna do me good because I won't have time for myself. So,
Nice, ang ganda. And ano po 'no, itong time for yourself or the intentional rest, I think this is very important. Share ko lang 'no, kahapon, kasi midterms kami ngayon sa law school ta's naka 9 subjects ako. Parang ang hirap. So, kahapon parang sabi ko magbe-breakdown ako, iyak ako. Yung ewan ko 'no, ewan ko kung nafi-feel niyo 'to pero, minsan iyak ka na lang sa pagod. Pero hindi, 1 minute lang ako iiyak tapos move on na tayo kasi wala tayong time para mapagod. So, parang nagkaroon ako ng insight na sinabi nga ni Venus kanina 'no, na sometimes, oo, kailangan nga pala yun 'no, you just give your time to rest and to, replenish 'no, to replenish yourself. So ayan, napakaganda po nun 'no, don't forget to rest. And number 3, may sinabi si Venus kanina, about the tools and technology and, she was able to, parang give examples like yung Google, Canva 'no, yung video editing apps. Ano yung favorite, app mo if I may ask? Or where do you parang, how do you do your schedule and what app do you use in order to fix those schedules? Kasi 'di ba parang ang dami mong ginagawa, siyempre naka-block na 'to family, eto naka-block na 'to work and the other side hustles 'no. How do you do that?
So, nag-start ako na marami akong calendars. Pero parang hindi pala wise yun. Kasi nga, ang gulo nila, ang dami mong titingnan. So, I ended up just using my work calendar, which is Outlook. Outlook
Mm,
calendar. Tapos, nililabel ko na lang dun yung mga personal na mga bagay-bagay. But I also, ano rin kasi, I still use yung planner. Like, as in, I write. So, I also used parang ganon for family affairs. Pero pag like yung mga strict appointments, nasa Outlook calendar ko. It's in my phone, it's in my laptop. So, easily accessible sila. And to answer your question, my favorite app would be, actually, app ba siya? Yeah, app din siya. Google Docs. Sobrang
mhm,
basic. Sobrang helpful niya kasi ang dami kong like when I read or I don't even read anymore, I listen to
mhm.
audiobooks. Oops, sorry about that. Ano nangyari? Brown out ba?
Nag-brown out. Okey,
No,
okey pa naman. Buti na lang may
okay.
okey pa yung internet, okey.
Okay, live kasi tayo, so ganito talaga yung mga nangyayari. So anyway, hopefully medyo kita naman.
Yes, kita naman,
Um,
yes.
yeah, so I like Google Docs because ang dami kong ang dami kong gina-jot down
Mhm,
na mga bagay-bagay when because I also listen to a lot of audiobooks and that's how I parang ginagawa ko siyang second brain. That's how I take
mhm.
note of stuff. Tapos yun, nasa phone din nga kasi siya.
Nice. Ang ganda na 'no, yung parang sinabi nga ni Venus 'no, in terms of the outlook, or the planner. Usually ganyan din yung ginagawa ko before, parang ang dami tapos bawat email address, parang naka-compartmentalize 'no. For example lang, what I do as a financial advisor, the calendar as a professor, the calendar as a law student, parang gano'n yung ginagawa ko. Ta's ang hirap, so mas maganda pala isahan. And parang for me 'no, Google Docs, Google sorry, not Google Docs, yung Google Calendar, parang puwede mo siyang i-link, eh, 'no, tapos naka-sync na siya sa lahat ng devices. And, yung example ni Venus 'no, na Google Docs, parang yung iba sabihin, simple lang pala 'no, parang, isang insight dito, you don't need to have a complicated or parang sobrang
Yes.
advanced na application. Minsan yung
Yes.
simple lang talaga 'no. So, I'm assuming parang halimbawa, you've read a book and after reading the book, open ka lang ng Google Doc, tapos lagyan mo ng title, insights about the book, tapos lagay mo lang. So
Yeah.
you can go back to it later on if you are looking for inspiration, parang gano'n.
Mm, correct.
Ayan, if I may ask, sorry wala rin 'to sa guide questions 'no, pero nandun
Ewan,
naman na tayo
na-on-the-spot
'no,
mo ko,
kasi
ah.
sabi mo ano, eh, you read a lot of books. Maybe you can share, what books, do you read? What type of books? How many books do you read per month, per year? Do you have any targets ba na gano'n?
So right now, I'm so much into financial books and parang mga
Mhm,
business
mhm,
or culture kasi HR. So
mhm,
medyo yun yung nakakahiligan ko right now. Hala, how many do I read? Iba-iba siya. Like, may years na, as in years, kasi may ganun ako sa Goodreads. I'm not sure if you're familiar. So,
Yes,
may
yes, I
target
have that
ako.
then. Oo.
Yeah. So, may years na parang 20, like 30 books. Tapos, may years din na like one.
Mhm.
Sobrang siyang iba-iba. Depende sa season ko. Pero like right now, parang nag-average lang ako ng one book per month.
Hmm, yeah,
Yun na.
nice,
Yun na
ah.
yung
Oo.
parang na max ko. I mean,
And
this year.
what app do you use for parang yung listening? Do you have any apps that
Odd.
you use?
So I tried Scribe before pero na-notice ko na ang daming wala sa list eh. Wala sa
Mhm, mhm.
library nila. So mas gamit ko ngayon
Audible.
Audible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same, same. Ayan.
Mm.
Actually, problema ko ngayon because of law school, no? Parang wala na akong time to listen. Kasi siguro isang life hack, no? Because in Audible, pwede ka mag 1.25, 1.5. So,
Yes.
and if you can just set aside 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day, for sure in 1 week, 2 weeks, tapos mo yung one book, ano? And syempre, additional
Yes.
knowledge yan. Ayan. So, thank you for sharing that, no? And pasensya na wala siya sa guide question. Again,
No
for our
problem.
viewers, just in case you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask as well. And lastly, no, sabi nga ni Venus kanina na it's okay to ask for help kasi yun nga, hindi naman tayo Superman or Superwoman. And for her, no, her mom, no, helps them, no, with the two kids. Again, I think this is very relatable, no. Wala pa kaming kids, so I don't know yung hirap talaga personally, pero based on what I hear, no, iba, no, pag may kids ka parang never ka na atang hindi mapapagod. Parang may friend ako nun tinanong ko, "Kamusta ka?" Sabi niya, "Actually nakakapagod." Kailan kasi wala napagod? Simula nagkaanak ako. Parang never na raw ganun eh. Matatapos na raw siya 'pag 18 years old na. Pero don't hesitate to ask for help. And siguro segue ko lang siya, no, here at Writing Hacks Academy, we are here to help as well. And itong mga katulad na 'to, itong mga uh, webinars, quote and quote, no, writerpreneur shows. Hopefully, this can be of service to you, wherein we can also help you in your daily life, no. And of course, you can visit our website, no, yung of our Facebook page pala, Writing Hacks Academy. And you can also check and go to this website, waitlist.writerpreneur.net, wherein we will be able to help you, no, teach you on how to write, on how to level up your writing business as well. Dito kasi I was able to take this course siguro mga 4 years ago, no. It will teach you how to create an ebook, how to create an article, copywriting, how to create a website, anything about writing, no? And at the same time, hopefully to publish your book afterwards. So you can visit the site, that's waitlist.writerpreneur.net. Ayan. So thank you, no, Venus. Ang dami kong natutunan, and I was inspired with your story, no, na it's not easy to become a mom. It's not easy to be a wife, no? And it's not easy at the same time to be a professional, no? Na lahat-lahat 'yun sabay with side hustles, no? With side hustles. Siguro last question ko na lang, at again wala naman siya dun sa ano, wala ulit siya dun sa guide questions, no? Pero siguro last words, no, or parang words of advice to our viewers, maybe someone na katulad mo din, na mom, no, na maraming gustong gawin, or parang naguguluhan, ano ba yung gusto kong gawin, maybe may words ka for them.
Yeah, I have. One mistake that I like a wrong mindset that I had before is that you need to like know what you're doing. So baka baka isipin nila like hindi ko naman alam yung ginagawa ko. Most of the time, we really don't know. You just do it anyway. And in my case right now, I can't say I have it figured out. Like like I said, hindi ko plinano mag-HR but here I am. And for some, parang subject matter expert ako in my field. So it doesn't mean like alam ko lahat. I just do it. I just do it. And the same thing with my side hustles. I have passion for them. I enjoy doing them. Yung vlog, it's something that I just started. Sinabi ko kay Harold kanina, mahiyain ako talaga. As in, I can't be out there. Pero I'm trying it out now. It's outside of my comfort zone. So I guess my encouragement for everyone is don't be Like, don't be scared. Like, try it anyway, because only then you'll know kung gusto mo siya. Kung ayaw mo siya, wala ring judgment if you quit doing it. Kasi alam mo rin yung ganong mindset na parang, nag-stop na siya, or hindi niya na tinuloy, or nag-fail, ganon, yung mga thinking. Hindi, medyo hindi ako believer ng ganon. I think you can start and you can stop if you feel like, oh, this is not working for me, this is not like in line with my beliefs or whatever. Kung nasang season man ako ng life ko, it's not working, okay lang yon, okay lang to make such a decision. But, just try, do it anyway.
Yan. So, thank you, no, Venus. Ang ganda, no, nung story. Parang, tama yung sinabi niya. You don't need to know everything. And parang, siguro isisingit ko lang, again, no experience. Pero parang no one is prepared or trained to become a parent, no? Parang hindi mo naman talaga malaman kahit anong gawin
Yeah,
mong basa ng libro, no? Parang hindi eh.
exactly.
I'll learn by doing it. And siguro sa life,
Yeah.
no, you just need to learn by doing it, and at the same time, no, ask for help, no, ask for help for those who were able to accomplish such endeavors na gusto mo magawa, no. Share ko lang yung screen, no, wherein you can follow Venus. Sabi nga ni Venus, no, introvert talaga siya. So thank you, Venus, no, for feeling ko pagod ka later, pero again, it doesn't follow, no, parang pag introvert ka, I cannot be an HR head, no? I mean, 'di ba? Parang HR dahil mo kinakausap, pero kaya
Yeah.
pala. And share naman yung secret, no? Yung intentional rest. So you can follow Venus sa What's Eating Venus just in case you have any questions and you want to quote unquote be mentored, no? By Venus, you can also check follow her. Ito rin yung blog niya that's Brief to Birth, no? It's about the natural childbirthing. And again, isama ko lang to. You can go to this website, waitlist.writerpreneur.net, just in case you are a writer, an aspiring writer, or an entrepreneur who wants to develop his or her writing skills and in order to upskill, no, or level up their business. And again, uh, what you can learn, no, nandito na naman lahat na yan. Pero for me, as of now, we are in the digital age, and I think writing is very important. Though sabihin ng iba, uh, videos naman eh, pero yung videos kasi may script pa rin yun, no? So if you can write your script uh, like a copy script, no, for copywriting, I think it's more effective than just blabbing, no? O para kung ano lang yung maisip mo. So ayan po, there are a lot of content creators and marketers in this course. So you can just go to this website and you can just place your details here. Okay. So, ayan, thank you again, Venus, no? For our viewers, especially for the hashtag team replay, you can still comment, no? You can still comment and we'll try to answer, no? We'll try to answer just in case pinanood mo siya tapos may question ka, may insight ka, no? O nahihiya ka, you can message us as well. All right. So again, thank you, Venus. Thank you for the time. I've learned a lot for tonight, and hopefully our viewers were also able to learn a lot. So, yan. I'll be closing na. Do you have anything to add or are you good na?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you so much for having me.
Ayan. Thank you, Venus. So, let me close. So, here in the Writerpreneur Show, the guest we feature believe in the importance of writing skill to grow their business. And our guest was able to share, no, her story as a writer, as a uh, HR professional, as a freelancer. And he was able to share on how he was able to uh, build her businesses at the same time keep her full-time job and as well, no, being a full-time mom and a full-time wife. So thank you again, Venus, and to our viewers, thank you for watching the Writerpreneur Show. My name again is Harold Gordon. I'm your host for tonight, and have a great day and God bless. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.